Does my hair look weird to you guys? I don't really like it. It's weird and horrible and strange. Oh, we went to student lock-in and I got I Love Zombies and Keep Calm and Kill Zombies bands. Aren't they pretty? Zombies. Have you ever had one of those days where you want to do something and then you decide not to do that? Then you put that thing off for more and more time and then you end up doing other things. This is called procrastination, and I've procrastinated about 4 times a day. I've procrastinated from homework, to cleaning, to doing this video, back to homework, back to cleaning, which you can probably tell in the background. I've actually got stuff to pull away, and then more things to do. I just ended up making this video because if I didn't make this video, I wouldn't have ever made it. So here we are. Okay, so a lot of things have happened in the gaming side of news, but not a lot has happened in the weird entertaining side of news. So I was a bit like, what, should I make this balanced or should I make this imbalanced? Because I already made a news video this week. So I was like, I'm going to make it imbalanced. So this is going to be more game heavy with only 3 stories, and there's about 7 stories of game news. Probably, I haven't really counted them. They're on my screen right now, but I'm not going to count them because that's unprofessional. Okay, so the first story is about jellyfish clusters. There's been a large amount of jellyfish being drawn towards nuclear reactors and end up clogging up output pipes and stuff like that. So it's really weird. It's a phenomenon that biologists haven't really explained yet or have no idea about, but it just seems like jellyfish like to go nuclear waste. Who knew? Have you ever wanted a big white wedding in a church and there to be a band playing or a gospel choir? Or have you ever just wanted to zip wire in to a field and get married in a field like this couple did? This couple decided it would be a good idea to just screw it and go in a zip line, which the woman actually says, and I do quote, "Why not?" Yes, these people are American. God bless you. So in Germany, there's a lot of weird stuff that's happening over in Germany at the moment during the EU and stuff like that. But this one really confused me. Not really confused me, but sort of astounded me that this got into the news. So there was... Not really astounded me that it got into the news, more astounded me that it actually happened. So in Germany, there was a boy who went missing, I think 5 years ago or something like that. Van Helsum is his name. So close being Van Halen. But in Germany, this boy was found in... he was actually found in the forest. He was abducted. This is how I picture it. He was abducted from his family household by another man who was led to believe his father. After his father died, he walked 5 days north to the capital, Berlin, I presume. And there he was taken to the authorities, I'm guessing, and he was like, oh yeah, I'm 17, but he wasn't, he was 19, due to the fact he'd been in a forest for 5 years, probably misled him to believe age. Maybe, who knows, you don't really have a watch or a clock or a calendar out in the forest, do you? No. So yeah, he was ordered to do 150 hours community service, but he has escaped his jail sentence. Somehow. And now there is a worldwide attraction trying to find him. Forest Boy, as his name is now. It's kind of a great nickname, Forest Boy. First, like, when I read this, I was like, this kid looks a little bit like Forrest Gump to me. I don't know why. Probably doesn't look anything like him when I do the side-to-side comparison. But he just looked like Forrest Gump to me, so I thought I'd talk about it on the news. Right, let's do a quick vlog and then we'll move on to gaming news, because we have got a lot to cover. So this week, what have I done? I put posters up. Posted. I don't know if I talked about it last week. I put posters up because now that it's becoming more wintry instead of summer, like, I don't have my window open as much, so no gale force winds come through and blow them all down. So that's nice, so I can have my posters up again, I can have a proper room and not a bare wall-faced structure, which is nice. So that's pretty awesome. Another thing that happened to us in sort of like weird coincidences, we won £97 in the lottery. Woo! After spending probably hundreds of pounds, we got at least, well, not even £100 back. But that was nice. I mean, we haven't actually spent the money yet. Well, we got a digital radio for my parents' work, but I think they wanted to get that anyway. So that's cool, I guess. We'll probably do something outrageous with it, or get some weird gadget that we won't use. What else has happened this week? Not a lot, to be perfectly honest. I got a haircut, as you guys have probably noticed. I really needed the haircut. It's so much nicer now, being able to go to places and not have, like, fluff in my eyes. So yeah, please don't bully me too much in the comments about my haircut. Please don't. I've actually, like, I keep going back to my webcam, I'm like, oh my god, I miss my hair. Like, sometimes I miss my hair, and other days I don't. Like, at the moment I've got these, like, fingerprints. I got these two burly spots. They just, like, appeared out of nowhere, like, half an hour ago, and I'm like, I was gonna record today, you bitches. Get off my face. But they're like, no, we're staying for the video. So I thought I'd share that with you. So I'll go blow them up some other day. Probably. So yeah, that's sort of like all that's been happening in my world this week, I guess. Yeah, it's pretty boring at the moment. It's just work. Work. But yeah. Oh, actually, it's not all boring. We've had enough of BT, so we'll probably be either upgrading to their Infinity, because at the moment we're paying like £30-40 for 3 to 4 megabytes download, which is poop. Pretty poop. Takes me like a day to upload these things, not even joking. So apart from that, we haven't really done anything else this week. Pretty boring week. But it's been less boring in the gaming world. Boom! Battlefield 4 beta opened up this Friday. Well, last Friday. It was so much fun. Oh my god. I can't wait for my internet to be fixed, because although I'm running a low-end gaming computer, sort of, it still runs Battlefield on medium, and oh, it's such a good looking game even on medium, and I've blown up buildings and tanks with C4. It's so good, it's so awesome. You should all download it, it's free. The only bad side of it is it's on Origin, and Origin is very prone to being poop. It's true. Moving on, Sony says it can't afford to ignore Valve anymore. Because Valve has released Steam OS, Steam Machines, Steam controllers and stuff like that, Sony and a lot of other competitors are actually watching it really closely now, because when you think about it, the majority of the world owns a PC. Majority of those PC units can run a game, or any game like Minecraft or something like that, or even Terraria, which is coming. Should be coming to you soon. Me and Sam, we're doing it. But PC gamers from around the world, if it's a laptop or even if it's a 98 computer, it will still run. It will still run a game, and Valve and Steam, or Steam is Valve's creation, it's their game library, they've become quite a large competitor with consoles at the moment because of their sales, their deals. Everybody knows the Steam summer sales. That's just that in a whole. But Sony says it can't afford to, like, ignore it, and I presume that Microsoft with their Xbox team will probably be doing the same thing, watching it very closely. So, going on about PC consoles and stuff like that, the XI3, which, it's been undergraded due to the fact that Steam Box has been brought out, Xbox One and PS4, I almost got those two mixed up, have all come out. XI3 modular piston console, oh my god, that's such a hella title. It comes out November the 29th. It's selling for about £1,000. It's a modular piston console. It's got like the whole entire deal, the whole entire thing. But like, if you're gonna sell something for £1,000, you have to be able to show that people are getting their money for it. At the moment, the system that they're running, it costs about 800. It costs about 800 to £1,000 to build yourself, which sucks, because you can save £200 and buy some games on console, or yeah, you could even buy a console. You could buy both the new consoles for under £800. So I think Piston will have to sort of wait a bit, wait for it all to calm down, maybe find a way to drop their prices. I think it's good to sort of like bring the whole entire console back to PC, because everybody in like 1990s to 2000s were playing PC pretty much, but like consoles, okay, yeah, they're fantastic, they're great, they're like fun for having friends around and playing split screen and stuff like that, but at the end of the day all consoles are built on PCs. And I think that within the next 10 to 20 years, everybody will be moving over to PC because it's way more powerful and it's simply better, to be perfectly honest. So, talking about PC game, this, oh my god. Talking about PC, so Valve releases their Steam Machine prototype. It has a NVIDIA Titan or a NVIDIA GTX 780 to the 760s, and some even have the GTX 660, probably superclocked. The best have the i7-4770 series, which is the new i7 processor, the 4th generation, but some also have the i3 of the 4th generation. RAM is it. Okay, so the RAM is a bit confusing because they've got 16 gigs for the CPU and they've got 3 gigs for the GPU, I think it is. Yeah. But the RAM for the CPU is DDR3, but the RAM for the GPU is DDR5 because it's running the higher end machines. The hard drive is 1 terabyte with an 8 GB SSD. So obviously the 8 GB SSD probably has all the operating systems and stuff like that on it, which is nice, means it'll be snap, quick. It's a 450 power supply, which I'm kind of annoyed about because it's more than what I've got in my computer at the moment. I've got a 350 because I've never really needed to upgrade since I bought it like at Christmas, which I'll probably end up doing sometime soon. And it's approximately 12 by 12 inches high, which is, you know, it's pretty good. It's small, it's powerful. Well, it's not small, it's like that big, but it'll be powerful enough, it'll be strong enough, it'll be able to run a lot of games on high, maybe some on ultra if they're before this year, next year, but games like Battlefield, I presume they'd probably run at high at max, because what they've got at the moment is very powerful, but they haven't got powerful enough with the amount of cooling, so I'd recommend running on high and not on ultra. Oh my god, this is so much about Valve. Last thing about Valve, I promised. They've released, well, they haven't released it, they've taken back the Half-Life 3 trademark and the Left 4 Dead 3 trademark. They've now put it into the Portal 3 trademark. So they're like throwing people around, they're throwing cents, they're throwing more cents. The 3 most popular games they have are the 3 most anticipated games on Steam and Valve. Everybody wants it. As soon as Left 4 Dead 3 was trademarked, everybody blew up. As soon as, what was the other one I'm talking about? Half-Life 3, that's the one. Half-Life 3, everyone blew up. And then now they've released, I suppose they have released Portal 3 trademarking, but they've hidden the other 2. Everyone's like, but wait, what's happened to Left 4 Dead 3? And what's happened to Half-Life 3? Because Portal 3, okay, that's huge. I love Portal. I'm a huge Portal fan. I love it completely. But then at the end of the day, you're losing 2 games for 1 more anticipated game. It doesn't really equal, if you know what I mean. Anywho, that's... Somebody just put on it, "Oh Gabe, you tease," as a comment. Oh Gabe. Okay, moving on to something a little bit more console related before we go back to PC. Huge congratulations to everybody who worked on the GTA team. I knew over 1,000 people working on it. I knew a few people on the inside who are actually working on it themselves. Good job, guys. You all did really well. I'm very impressed with the whole entire end result. But I called it. At the end of the day, GTA 5 will always be a go kill 'em, shoot 'em up game. It won't be about missions, although people will play the missions because they get bored of killing people. I called it. None of you people can argue it. I called it ages ago. They made over $1 billion sales revenue. It wouldn't be revenue, but they sold over 1 million or so copies. Now they've got $1 billion profit. Yeah, it was profit. I think it was profit. Yeah, it was profit. So now they've got $1 billion profit, they can go off and do whatever the hell they like. They already have some ideas for GTA 6, which will be nice to know and hear about in due time. I'll probably try and get some contacts up and see if I can actually release anything, which would be really sweet. Okay, so GTA has got a new patch. That was the online patch. The patch didn't go so well for the first couple of days. They actually crashed a couple of servers, which really needed some attention to be re-updated, I guess. But somebody just commented the single player isn't huge at all. It's about 30 hours to actually run from start to finish, which, to be fair, for a GTA game is kind of low. I remember when GTA 3 and San Andreas used to take about 4 days to complete, start to finish. Those were big games, but GTA 5 is more about going around killing people, as it should be, as that's what the people actually want in their game. They don't really want very much console-based criteria, I guess. We're going to throw that away. We're going to go back to PC gaming, and a game that I love dearly, and it's League of Legends, and League of Legends is amazing. You should totally find me and add me on League of Legends, but probably not because I'm really bad. Yeah. Anywho, Riot Games revealed a new League of Legends Challenger series. And this is because League of Legends now got a partnership with Coke Zero. The series will now run in tandem with League of Legends LCS, which is the League Championship Series. League Championship Series. I got there in the end. But anywho, guys, thanks for watching my video, I guess. This is a video. Thanks for watching my news on news. I am severely tired, if you haven't noticed. I'm going to go back to tidying and homeworking and moving my room around and all that stuff that I procrastinated to do in the first place. I suppose that's sort of like the last thing I have to say about this. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope my haircut didn't really throw you off too much. Have a nice day, and I'll see you next week. Bye.